Hello, ladies and gentlemen, crypto deep divers. Welcome back to Weekly Crypto. Today, I'm going to talk about Bitfinex, Tether, as well as Bitcoin. Before we get into that, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out the upcoming videos that could be time sensitive. Also, you can follow me on Twitter, library.tv, and Patreon as well. For my Patreon member, I just created a bonus video for the Crypto Dive Master Patreon. So make sure you check it out. This is a pretty interesting video. This is called Coronavirus Enemy. Of course, every virus has their own enemy, right? So if you are the Patreon member, regular member, you have to upgrade to the Crypto Dive Master in order to see the video. So this is a bonus video for the Crypto Dive Master Patreon only. So if you're interested, you can check it out. Also, if you haven't installed the Brave browser, you can check it out as well because it is saving time to surfing the internet. He estimate time saved is 35 minutes. If you're interested, you can click the link below. Also, join the decentralized YouTube movement. Join the library.tv. And you can also earn library token just by joining and watching videos. If you're interested, you can click the link below. Let's talk about Bitfinex and Tether. And they basically seeking subpoena across the US in hunting for 800 million. So they are hunting for all this money. And basically those money are seized by legal authorities in 4 different countries. And because they use a payment processor bank account that were frozen. So iFinance is the parent company of Bitfinex, and they basically apply for subpoena in Colorado, Arizona, Georgia this month. So because they basically they have some money held in the crypto capital in this company, and which is a payment processor that they use. And basically, the Bitfinex, they store the customer exchange funds in this crypto capital, the payment processor company. And unfortunately, the president of this crypto capital company got arrested in Poland, and they charged the president for this company for money laundering associated with the Colombia drug cartel. So the money is frozen basically. So they're talking about 880 million that is held in bank account in Poland, Lisbon, London, and everywhere. So basically seized by authority because they have some type of anti-money laundering charges against crypto capital. Maybe Bitfinex, they don't have banking relationships, so they have to rely on the crypto capital. I'm not sure about that. So iFinance they basically is the mother company files for subpoena, and of course, I think it's interesting. They have all this money spreading in Europe as well as, in Eastern Europe as well as in London, and then of course in the US as well. And this is pretty interesting. And also, Bitfinex and of course the stablecoin is Tether. They are the subject of civil lawsuit investigated by New York Attorney General. They are suspecting there's some type of fraud and market manipulation. That was since last year, isn't it? I don't know where does it go right now. I mean, it seems like no more news about that part. So, of course, Tether has denied allegations. And don't forget, the Tether Treasury already printing 80 million on Thursday. And they're saying that the presumed market value of the currency is about 8 billion and increased to 2 billion over the last 40 days. And this is from the whale alert. And the thing is, they go through those exchange, like the exchange is not regulated. They probably printing all this Tether or thin air. I'm not sure because they don't have good track record in terms of transparency, whether they have enough money to back it up when they print the Tether, right? We don't know. We are guessing. There's a lot of, crypto, still wild west, basically. And another thing I want to mention, because this is a big insurance of Tether. So when you compare to Tether with other stablecoin like Gemini stablecoin, stuff like that, you don't see this kind of like big insurance of all this Tether, right? And you will rarely see Tether redemptions. It almost always goes up. So there's a lot of something that we cannot explain. I'm not sure. I mean, we need more transparency, and a lot of exchange is not regulated. They probably in offshore, right? They probably somewhere in Malta or somewhere in China, and we don't know. So because we know from the lawyer that the Tether is not fully backed, so I don't know. I mean, so people are of course skeptical about the large insurance. I mean, they issue tons of Tether, and then when you see Tether insurance, then you see Bitcoin pumping along with altcoin. So are they just printing all this Tether out just to pump those Bitcoin and altcoin? We don't know. I mean, it's not fair to some other people. They really use their money, the hard-earned money to buy crypto, and yet they are just printing all this and pumping the market or dumping the market, right? Just pump and dump a lot of times. So obviously, crypto capital, the processor company is a little bit shady as well because the president got arrested and they're talking about money laundering with the cartel, with the Colombia drug cartel using a cryptocurrency exchange. And also crypto capital, they basically stash Bitfinex reserve bank account all over the world, and they use a whole bunch of different banks in Europe, in the US. In the US, they basically using different banks like SunTrust, Bank of America, Bank of Colorado, Citibank, Enterprise Bank and Trust, HSBC, Stirs Bank, Wells Fargo, TD Bank, US Bank, you name it. Almost all the US bank, they're using every single bank. I mean, sometimes it's good, right? You want to spread the risk to different banks, right? And also spreading across different continents too. But the thing is, if you have money laundering issues, they're going to shut you all down, right? I guess at the safest is your own bank. You have your ledger, you own your coin, right? This is the safest. And let's see. And they're talking about the Polish, Polish. The Polish bank held about 335 million in Bitfinex fiat currency, and Portuguese bank held about another 218 million. This is according to their filing for the subpoena of those things. So also, crypto capital is basically owned by the mother company called Global Trading Solution LLC, owned by Reggie Fowler, former National Football League investor. They tie to crypto capital. Basically, he was indicted 1 year ago on charges on bank fraud and also unlicensed money transmitting business. Basically, wire money without a business license or something, bank license. And of course, he rejected for a plea deal and then scheduled for trial, but delayed it because of the COVID-19 pandemic. And also, Citibank in California told Bitfinex legal team saying that the Fowler, the Reggie Fowler, also have a separate personal checking Citibank banking account, and the fund they fund the account with 200,000 deposit from an unknown source, and also 2 subsequent deposit total transfer about 4 million. So the wire transfer come from bank called PBI, one of the 3 Portuguese banks in the crypto capital used for Bitfinex account. So they transferred those money from the client money, Bitfinex money, to his own account, 4 million to his own account. Oh, that's another story. And so crypto capital basically take a transfer Bitfinex into his personal Citibank account, and then also he transferred about 380,000 from his account to a SunTrust account. Anyway, there's so many things going on. We don't know a lot of things behind the scene. And basically nearly 2 million of iFinance customer fund. iFinance is the mother company of Bitfinex, will transfer from the Citibank account to Bank of Colorado account, and then so basically those money are sending to Reggie Farah private account, like the personal account. Oh, this is such a big mess. Seriously, a big mess. So I think it's better to be your own bank, right? So if your Bitcoin leave it in the exchange, or your cryptocurrency leave it in the exchange, it's not your money, because the exchange can froze your account, can take it away. So make sure you transfer, send it to your ledger. If you hold your ledger, you have your own bank, right? So I would strongly suggest don't leave any crypto in the exchange. Just put it in your ledger. You have to be your own bank. You have to take. So the reason the reason why you do cryptocurrency is because you want to be your own bank. You want to take control of your money, right? One of thing, and also decentralize the power from centralized control to the regular people. So I think sometimes you be proactive. Just learn how to use ledger, and then just transfer the money, the crypto, to your ledger, and you hold your private key. If you lose it, you are responsible for that too, because you have a lot of responsibility, because you are your own bank. Anyway, that's my take on it. So Bitcoin has been fundamentally changed by its recent rally. Here's what this means. Let's see what they're talking about. So basically, from the high of 10,500 has been declining since then. I think it's go from 10,005 to 3,008, and then coming back down right now around 8,008. And they basically talking about the future market traders still recovering from recent loss, and you can see the future volume is not that high, and which is a good thing, because the higher volume of the future market, that means it will be more easy for the institution to manipulate the price of Bitcoin. But the thing is, right now they're printing Tether like crazy. They can manipulate the price of Bitcoin anyway. So, but with the future contract, it will be more and more easily to do that as well. And people are saying anticipate a upward momentum for the Bitcoin because of the upcoming halving coming up. And you can see the put and call ratio is pretty bullish, right? And of course, the halving coming up in 10 days, right? 10 days. And it is very interesting to see how it plays out. And they're talking about Bitcoin fate may be determined by how it responds to this single level. So this guy talking about a 9,000 region, right? Or 9,005 or 9,000. I think it's not 9,000. I think it's 10,500. So if Bitcoin can pass to 10,500, it will be going to a positive territory, and then the rocket ship will be going. But right now we are still not there yet. But a lot of people are very bullish. So maybe if so many people bullish, you probably want to be on the opposite side of the trade, right? And of course, with the halving coming up, just 10 days. So maybe this is also another factor that will pump. But the thing is, some people already say the halving is already factored in. So do you think the price right now take into consideration of the halving already, or it is not take that into consideration yet? So let me know what you think about this. I would love to hear from you. So let me know what you think. Do you think we still rooms to pump, or there's not much room to pump, or we're almost there? Comment below. I would love to hear from you. And if you found this video helpful, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel, share with your friends. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out the upcoming episodes. Also hit the notification bell so you don't miss out the upcoming videos that could be time sensitive. Also, you can follow me on Twitter, library.tv, Patreon as well. And remember, crypto deep divers, we the people take control of our money. Stay wise, stay safe, peace. I'm not a financial advisor. Investing in cryptocurrency, commodity, and stock market can has inherent risk. Please use due diligence. I'm not your healthcare provider. I don't. If you have any questions or concern about coronavirus, you should talk to your physician.